Okay, it's December. We're going to do a greenhouse update. I'm going to show everybody what it looks like outside. We've been stuck with 40-degree temperatures at night, even dipping just slightly below 40. During the day, maybe 60s. One day we had 70s, but here we are, beginning of December, and you can see just about all the leaves have fallen, and we're getting cold. So let's take a quick peek at the greenhouse. And see how everything is doing. It looks like our chickens are doing good. They're real fat. And the laying production has slowed down, but they're doing okay. Move, chickens. Okay, so what's this greenhouse looking like now? Well, the hybrid tank is doing pretty good. Occasionally it gets stuck on a siphon cycle and I have to fiddle with it, so I check it once a day just to make sure. It's not stuck every day, but maybe every third day it gets stuck and it won't drain. I can hear it draining now, so it's doing well. Broccoli's doing well. Garlic's doing okay. Got onions, garlic going. Cabbages. Those are jade cabbages. Some lettuce is going. Temperatures in the greenhouse get down to 50 at night at the most. Hasn't dipped below there. And up here we're trying to train our tomatoes, which are still producing, not at the clip they were in the summer, of course, but take a look. I mean, you have tomatoes. And there's flowers and they're producing. Our little duckweed station is doing pretty good, except it's got nuisance snails in there, so I'm going to have to figure a way to get those out. Got some crayfish on order for that. I'm just about sick of these Brussels sprouts. They're just, some are big, some are small. And I'm just about over them. They've taken a year, not quite, but they're kind of ticking me off. They take up a lot of room. So I've stripped their leaves off and I'm going to see what they do. See how that goes. More cabbage, more onions, more lettuce. There's a new Roma going there. Got oregano all over the place. And basil way over in the other corner. You see more tomatoes there. I'd kind of like to train this vine to just stay somewhere around the top and then keep it nice and trimmed year round if he'll let me do that. The bell pepper plant, well, he looks kind of scraggly. If you look here, I'm not sure why. I think my mineral content's doing real well. Everything else looks pretty good. Still adding iron once a month, 4 tablespoons. Adding 3 or 4 tablespoons of potassium bisulfate too to buffer the solution up into the 6-8 range. Let's see, what else do we have going here? We pulled all this cabbage off of the deep water system, and then we've got new lettuces starting in here. We did that about a week ago, so we'll see how long that takes. We've pulled some broccoli already out of here. I showed you last month, and it's still going strong. Pepper plants over here going real strong. You can see just a slight discoloration. They didn't have that this summer, so I'm just wondering if I shouldn't add some magnesium or what that's all about. My nitrate levels are around 50 to 80 parts per million, no nitrites. Ammonia is doing real well down below 0.25, and of course the pH is continuing to drop at down into the 6.4 to 6.8 range, and I've added some calcium carbonate just to get away from that. This is the basil plant, and he's just coming on strong. Here's some cabbage I planted earlier. It's doing okay. Got some pests in here that did a little bit of damage. Got rid of them with a little bit of worm tea spray and neem oil. You can see these leaves look okay, so I'm not real sure if I'm having any mineral deficiencies or not. So let's take a look at our fishes. Temperatures have stayed between 66 degrees and 72 degrees on a 24-hour cycle. I do have the emergency heaters set up, and they're kicking on about 6 hours a night right now. And I got it set at 73, so below 70 they keep up just to maintain. I will be allowing the temperatures to fall even more at some point here. And there's the old fish. Well, see if we can get a better shot. They're still growing. Touch the water this morning and see how they're doing. Here's my little orange tree. He's just kind of hovering in there. Let's take a look at what we did to help buffer. We added this sack of eggshells. I don't know if you can see it. Added this sack of eggshells and calcium carbonate to help maintain the pH. And haven't seen too much from it yet, so we'll see. Well, let's see if they'll eat something. Alright, so that is the December greenhouse update, and next time we see each other it's going to be January 2013 if we survive the apocalypse.